Hi, friend. Welcome to Flourish Moments with Jen. I'm Jen Stone Sexton, founder of Freedom to Flourish Ministries, and I'm so glad that you're here. My heart is to encourage, empower, and equip you to flourish in faith, freedom, and fruitfulness in mind, body, and spirit. I invite you to pause and sit with me for a moment. Today, I want to offer you a gentle invitation to abide. This devotional reflection is titled Abide, Resting Where Life Flows. Learning to stop striving and remain rooted in Christ. If your soul has been longing for rest, this moment is for you. In John 15, 4-5, Jesus says, Abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him or her, it is he or she that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Apart from me, you can do nothing. There is a holy invitation woven into the words of Jesus. Abide. Abide means to stay, to remain, to dwell, to live. Abide. Not achieve, not prove, not hustle harder, or try again with more resolve. Simply remain. To abide is to stay connected, to dwell, to make our home in Christ. Jesus reminds us that fruitfulness is not the result of relentless effort, but of intimacy and connection. A branch does not strain to produce fruit. It rests in the vine and allows life to flow. So much of our striving comes from forgetting where our source truly is. When we disconnect from the vine, even good intentions can turn into exhaustion. I've been there. Have you? And when that happens, we attempt to carry what was never meant to be carried alone. Abiding invites us back to rest. Not passive rest, but anchored rest. The kind of rest that comes from knowing that we are held, nourished, and sustained by Christ himself. This is where true flourishing begins. As we remain in him, he shapes our pace. He prunes what no longer serves life. He produces fruit in his timing, not ours. Abiding shifts our posture from doing for God to being with God. As you step into this new year or new season, wherever you're at, perhaps the invitation isn't to start over, but to settle in deeper, to release striving and choose presence, to trust that as you abide, fruit will come and it will last. I invite you to take a moment to pause and reflect. Where might be God inviting you to rest, to abide, rather than to try harder in this season? What would it look like to begin this year from a place of abiding instead of striving, or from beginning from wherever you are? And what small grace-filled practice could help you remain connected to Christ this week? Before moving on, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect with God on what is stirring in your heart. May you find rest as you remain in Him, and trust that as you abide, you will see fruitfulness in your life. And if you'd like to revisit this reflection or sit with it a little longer, you can find the full blog on my website, flourishchristiancoach.com. And I'd love to share something I created just for you, the Flourish Reset. It's a simple, grace-filled guide to help you slow down, reflect, and begin restoring what feels depleted. Remember, you were created to flourish.